We're in Maseches Taanis, Perek Beis, Mishnah Hey. This Mishnah deals with the specific example of the way Rabbi Chalafta and Rabbi Hanania ben Tradion would do the davening on the last 7 fasts. Now, as an introduction, we know that at the end of every bracha, we're supposed to answer Amen. Now, there's a rule, which you may not know, that in the Beis HaMikdash, they didn't say Amen. Instead of saying Amen, which means I believe, they said Baruch Shem Kavod Machuso Leolam Va'ed, which basically means that Hashem is the source of all brachos. In the Beis HaMikdash, everything was so clear, there were so many miracles, that you didn't have to say I believe, you saw it. So they just said Hashem is the source of all blessings. Now what Rabbi Chalafta and Rabbi Hanania ben Tradion did is that they were not in the Beis HaMikdash, and yet they instructed their shuls to, instead of answering Amen at the end of each bracha, they would say Baruch Shem Kvod Malchus Olam Va'ed. Okay, let's see the Mishnah now. Maaseh, there was an incident, B'imei Rabbi Chalafta, in the days of Rabbi Chalafta, Rabbi Hanania ben Tradion, and Rabbi Hanania ben Tradion. She'avar echad lifnei ateva, that somebody passed in front of the ark, which is another way of saying somebody was the shliach tzibur, and we're talking about the last 7 fasts. V'gamar es bracha kula, and he finished the entire bracha. We're referring to the 6 extra brachos that were said in these last 7 fasts. V'lo anu acharav amen, and they didn't answer after him amen. Instead, as I mentioned in the introduction, they said Baruch Shem Kavod Machuso Leolam Va'ed. Now, as we learned in the previous Mishnah, each bracha had something added to it at the end. Now, in this Mishnah, it says that first they would say Tiku HaKohanim Tikau, do Tikiya Kohanim, do Tikiya, and they would blow the shofar. Now, what that means is they would blow Tikiya, then a Trua, then a Tikiya. And then the Shliach Tzibur would say, Mi she'ana es Avram Avinu, this is by the first edition, the one who answered Avram Avinu, Behar HaMoriah, on Har HaMoriah, Hu yana eschem, he should answer you, V'yishma b'kol tzakaschem, he should listen to the voice of your screams, Hayom hazeh today. Okay, that was for the first bracha. Now, this is a little unusual because in the previous Mishnah it looked like that the Misha Ana as Avram Avinu was added in the middle of the bracha, not after they blew the shofar after the bracha. So there's different opinions. One opinion is that in this Mishnah they did it after the bracha only, and there's another opinion they did it during the bracha, but then they repeated it again after the bracha. Okay, in the second bracha, they would announce, Hariyu v'nei Aaron, Hariyu. Do trua, Kohanim, do trua. And in the second bracha, what they would do is trua, tikiya, trua. They'd switch off. One bracha would be tikiya, trua, tikiya. That's when it says tikiya first, or tiku first. And the other bracha, they would do trua, tikiya, trua. That's when it says hariyu. And then, afterwards, they would say, Misha Ana es Avoseinu al Yam Suf, the one who answered our fathers by the Yam Suf, Hu yana eschem, he should answer you, V'yishma b'kol tzakaschem, he should listen to the voice of your screams, Hayom hazeh today, etc. Uksheba davar etza chachamim, when this matter came before the chachamim, when the rest of the sages heard that they didn't answer Amen, but they said Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Olam Va'ed, Amru, they told them, Lo hayinu no hagim kain. We don't act that way. El b'shar hamizrach, except in the eastern gate, uvahar bayis, and on the Har Bayis, meaning only in the Beis HaMikdash do we say at the end of a bracha Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Olam Va'ed. But outside the Beis Mikdash, we're supposed to answer Amen. So to summarize this Mishnah, what these two Tanaim did, which the Chachamim did not agree with, is that they would answer Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Olam Va'ad after each bracha instead of Amen, even though they weren't in the Beis Mikdash. And the other thing they did is each bracha they switched off when they blew the shofar to do Tekiah Trua Tekiah or Trua Tekiah Trua.